There is no such thing as a clean food or a dirty one. Yet millions scrub their diets as if food could stain the soul. A phrase that sounds like health, but nobody agrees what it means. Ask 10 people, you will get 10 different definitions of clean. The term exploded across social media, reaching billions of views by the 2010s. No nutrition textbook uses it, no doctor prescribes it, so where did it come from? And why does eating a cookie now feel like a moral failure? Clean eating is a wellness idea disguised as a science. The story begins not with kale, but with cornflakes and religion. At his Michigan sanitarium, Kellogg preached that bland food purified the body. Spices, meat, and pleasure were sins against the digestive system. He built an empire on the idea that eating could make you morally pure. A century later, that same promise returned wearing new clothes. The modern phrase surfaced in fitness magazines during the early 2000s. It meant whole foods, fresh, unprocessed, close to their natural state. Bloggers turned a vague idea into a glowing, photogenic lifestyle. By 2014, one hashtag alone gathered tens of millions of posts. Green smoothies, glass jars, sunlit kitchens, a movement was born. But the science underneath was thinner than it looked. In 1997, this American physician noticed a strange new pattern in patients. They were obsessed with eating correctly to the point of illness. Their diets shrank until almost nothing was pure enough to eat. Bratman coined a name for it, orthorexia, an unhealthy fixation on healthy food. Not yet an official diagnosis, but clinicians see it more and more. The pursuit of clean can quietly curdle into anxiety and restriction. Some studies estimate orthorexia symptoms in roughly 1 in 4 wellness enthusiasts. Meanwhile, the word processed became the great villain of the story. But processing is just cooking, freezing, drying, canning, or fermenting. Freezing peas is processing, so is chopping garlic in your own kitchen. The real question was never processed versus natural. This Brazilian researcher offered a far more useful map in 2009. His NOVA system sorts food by how much it is transformed industrially. At the far end sit ultra-processed foods built from refined extracts. Sweeteners, emulsifiers, colors, flavors, ingredients you would never keep at home. This is where real evidence, not vibes, begins to matter. At the U.S. National Institutes of Health, Hall ran a rigorous experiment. In 2019, 20 volunteers lived in a lab, meals precisely controlled. 2 diets matched for sugar, fat, salt, and fiber. 1 built from whole foods, 1 built from ultra-processed foods. On the ultra-processed diet, people ate about 500 extra calories daily. Same nutrients on paper, wildly different effects on the body. The food itself was driving people to overeat. So there was a real signal buried inside the clean eating noise. Ultra-processing does seem to matter, but clean was still the wrong word. Clean eating was never really about health at all. It was about virtue, control, and who could afford it. Fresh organic produce is expensive, time to cook is a luxury. Calling food clean quietly labels those who cannot afford it dirty. Studies link food purity obsession to guilt, shame, and disordered eating. Your body does not read food as moral, it reads it as chemistry. A carrot is not virtuous, a cracker is not a sin. The best studied diets share one word, and it is not clean, varied. Mostly whole foods, some processed, enough to enjoy the eating. The goal was never purity, it was nourishment without fear. Next time a meal feels dirty, remember, food has no morals, only you do.